On the day after the Saturday, Mary of Magdala came to the tomb early in the morning when it was still dark and saw that the stone had been turned over. Then she ran and went to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one Jesus loved, and said to them, "They have taken the Lord away from the tomb, and we do not know where they have placed him." Mary Magdalene is the most beautiful and fullest example of the fact that it is love that mobilizes all our energies, and it is love that is the strongest motivation we can experience in our lives. With these words, Brother Francesco Patton, Custos of the Holy Land, began his homily on the feast day of Mary Magdalene. It was celebrated at the archaeological site in the city of Magdala, near the Sea of Tiberias in the Galilee region. We have listened to the second letter of St Paul to the Corinthians. It begins precisely by saying, "The love of Christ possesses us." It came to me spontaneously to grasp a kind of parallelism between the Magdalene who was previously possessed by 7 evil spirits, by 7 demons, and in the encounter with Jesus Christ who frees her. From that moment on, she will only be possessed by love for Christ. If it is not love that possesses man's heart, continued the Custos of the Holy Land, it is the evil spirits that come to take away our freedom. They make us slaves of violence, greed, gluttony, selfishness, and so many other prisons that lead to self-destruction. But if one is possessed by love for Christ, one is resurrected, one begins to live authentically again. Mary Magdalene is the one who had the most, dare I say, significant encounter with Jesus of all the disciples. One can see how in the Gospel Mary Magdalene emerges as the one who allowed herself to be completely freed from all the ballast she carried within. And this was made possible by her encounter with Jesus. Concelebrating the Holy Mass were the priests of Galilee and also a pilgrim, His Excellency Monsignor Mariano Manzana. He was born in Trent, but for 20 years was Bishop of Mossoró, Rio Grande del Norte, Brazil. He is currently visiting the Holy Land. He was very happy to be present at the celebration in this important archaeological site in Galilee and shared his experience with us. When we made this procession, it almost seemed as if the church that is on its way on this earth was joining the church that has already arrived at the Father's house. The church that is already praising and enjoying the eternal prize, praising the Lord for eternity. They and we are the same church, the one family of the Lord. Currently, the archaeological site is not open to the public, but Brother Timoteo Marzalek, the community's superior, hopes that the next year there will be an official opening. This will be a message of hope and liberation for all those who have difficulties in life and want to be freed from the evils that separate them from God, as happened with Mary Magdalene. Today, thanks to the Father Custos and thanks to the presence of the other religious, for the second time we had a liturgical celebration in honor of St Mary Magdalene, Apostle of the Apostles. Through the testimonies found here, we can also get to know and experience the life of Mary Magdalene, but also the life of the Christian community. After the solemn blessing, the Custos of the Holy Land gave those present the oil of St Mary Magdalene. The oil recalls the jar filled with perfume oil with which the saint had gone to the sepulchre to anoint the body of her master, whom she would later meet risen.